Hello there. Welcome back to the island in Ark Ascension. Ark Survival Ascension, even. I was going to start exactly where I left off, but I'd just done a dino wipe, which is basically where you hit the button on the server and it erases every non-tamed dinosaur and then lets things spawn in again. And this thing started getting very close to the house, so I thought I'd move the boat out a little bit. I want to say that's a therizinosaur, but I don't think it is, because it's got that lumpy thing on its head. But I still don't like the look of it. It could be it's not aggressive, but I'm not taking the chance, because it's big. And it looks enough like a therizinosaur that I really don't want to take the chance. But anyway, the plan for today is, firstly, it's not going to be a 2.5 hour spectacular. The plan is to head to Herbivore Island, which should be quite simple, but we'll see. I need to stop squeaking. There we are. Now, travelling by boat, generally pretty safe, but there's a lot of nasties in the sea, and I will not be stopping to fight anything. So let's hope I can just sail right over. And so a lot of things will leave a boat alone, but if there's a megalodon or something in the way, oh, there we go. That was my headset turning itself off. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Why my headset turned itself off? I do not know. But yes, looks like I'm not anything between me and Herbivore Island, so we're golden. Now, this is, on the island at any rate, the safest place, because no carnivores spawn, no land carnivores. There's still things that leak you in the water, but it's very nice to just start for a little starter base. The only slight blight is all these great big sauropods thundering around. But I usually build over here. And yeah, we've got ankylosaurs here, we've got stegosaurs somewhere. We'll stop up here for now. Hello. Now, I don't have any way of actually catching any of these yet, but we'll work on that now. Because what I need to do is make myself a mortar. There we are. What do I need? Now I can. These little buttons along the top allow me to pull materials from nearby containers, and I've moved all my stuff onto the ship. So yeah, there we go. I hit that, and now I can make one of these. Right. So I'm just going to pop this on the boat as well for now. That ankylosaur is quite low level, so it's actually a perfect tame for me if I. Oh right, I want to grab all my narco berries reasonable supply. Don't think I found any seeds, yes. Menu place. Drugs, here we go. So narcoberries is spoiled meat and narcoberries. We'll put more in there for now. And I can make a mighty one narcotic, which isn't going to get us very far at all. Do I have any more spoiled meats? Oh, I do actually. I'm still going to need way more. So let's grab my meat. Some of that's spoiled as well. The only thing I did in between now and the last stream was a little bit of bimbling around harvesting. Right, if I can do that. I don't know if I can. Is there a special key to do this? Because it would be a lot easier than no. What I want now this isn't working at all. There we are. Oh yeah, no, I hit one. I was trying to find out if there was a hotkey for splitting it into singles, and there probably is, but I don't know what it is. But doing this will allow it all to rot a lot faster. Because as I said, you only lose one off the stack when the decay timer runs out. So we've got that going for a minute. And I just I will set those off. And have I got narcotic arrows yet? I imagine I have. Arrow. I might have to buy it. Hopefully I've got points. Oh, right, that's probably them right there. Oh, arrow just leveled. That's convenient. Alright then. Trank arrows. Well, perfectly timed. Make trank arrows, so I'm going to need the narcotics. And then I should make all trank arrows. Trank. I did just buy that, didn't I? Oh, what's going on? Trank arrow. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Let's try this again. Oh, there with it. Right, now it's there. Oh, maybe I was scrolled down. Now these, once I can start making these, tend to be the only ammo I ever use, because I'm a bit of a compulsive tamer. But I am going to need... oh, sorry, I'll just drop that on there. Right, now that's 20 arrows. That's probably not going to be enough to knock that fellow out. Oh. Did I make a bowler yet? That is another very useful thing. No, need some hide. Well, I'll just take off if I don't anything. So let's see if I have enough. level 10. That's probably even easier. Well, it's definitely easier. So let's get myself a. Hey. Oh, in the way. I do not have out. No, I want to actually wait a little bit between shots because a little bit. Fortunately, as I fast, if it catches me, it's still going to hurt me. So. Unconscious ankylosaur. Now what I want to do straight away is run over and throw a whole lot of major berries into its inventory. Now, if you see here, we've got the purple bar, that's its torpor. When that hits 0, it's going to wake up. Which we don't want. We can give it some more torpor by feeding it narco berries or narcotics, but I'm not going to waste narcotics on that while it's unconscious. But so what happens is that it will eventually eat the berries I just put in its inventory, and the taming bar will go up, and I probably want to increase the taming multiplier for streams, so you're not having to. Whose egg is that? I'm going to leave the egg alone. As I said, it will get you attacked by pretty much every ankylosaur and possibly others in the vicinity. But yeah, the taming rate's something you can adjust. And major berries aren't a very good food. There are better ones you can use to taming. And there are other ways of speeding things up as well. I obviously do not have access to any of those. However, the taming bar is going up faster than the unconscious bar is going down, so I can just let that ankylosaurus sit there for now. And I think I probably will increase. I think I've got it on 5 the taming rate, but I will probably increase that. As you can see, it's had another little snack, so it's now up to 26.7. It doesn't take that long, but of course that's a very low level tame. If you're playing with solo settings, it's faster, I believe. So yeah, there's no need for me to babysit that because I've got plenty of food in its inventory, so it will munch away while it has a little nap. So I'm going to make good use of the time. Gathering herbs. I really need some narco berry seeds because I get some narco berries. Oh, I know what we can do while that's going on. Oh, I've been used to collecting PCs. As I've only got vanilla creatures at the moment, more or less. So, looks slightly interesting. So we've got your Fianas, we've got Ankylosaurs, we've got Parasaurs, I forget with a verb. Are they Brontosaurus over there? They can be a bit annoying when they start if they make their way over here. I keep wanting to call them. I've forgotten what I keep wanting to call them now. Oh, Seamoth or something. But I don't think that's the same thing. So I'll just go for a quick trip around the outside of the island. Actually, it should be perfectly safe. Go round. When I say the island, I'm obviously talking about Herbivore Island now, or rather than the island map. Population is still a little low because I did do that dino wipe. It takes a while for I think to spawn back into maximum level. But there should be a bunch of critters around the corner. As you can see, I can actually see the state of the Ankylosaurus from over here. Stegosaurus. Oh, that's I think one of Garuda's creatures. Can't read text. Yellow. Arkenor, yes, I knew that. Quite adorable, really. And a shiny spice parasaur has emerged somewhere on the map. Nobody knows. If I see a really cool looking dinosaur, it's probably from Shiny. And as you might guessed from the name there, some of them get special abilities. Now, I am blanking on dino names today. I mean, we've got plenty of pterodactyls around, but my personal favourite starter flyer, Pteranodon, that's the one, was a bird. Begins with P. And the handy thing about that, I don't think it can carry Arkenor as much as the parasaur. Sorry, not the Pteranodon. But it can land on water and it's really good at fishing. And it's an actual bird. Not a modern bird, but it is a proper bird, not just a feathery dinosaur. Where you draw the line between the two is a matter of great argument to this day. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm starving. I really need to pay more attention to that. I wish you gave me a bit more warning while it's before it gets to the point where you're in jeopardy. But I've got plenty of food, nothing to worry about. And I've just tamed an Ankylosaur. So I'll head back and say hello. I just lost the chance to name it. Little baby parasaur there. Baby Brontosaurus. I mean, level is not a very good guide of how strong things are. But a level 1 Brontosaurus would absolutely rip me apart. Yeah, that's the outside of the island. As you can see, nothing's tried to kill me apart from hunger. Now, if you're using a lot of modded creatures, usually they don't add their carnivores to the spawns here, but you can't guarantee that. Some people have a different idea of how things are supposed to work. But we've got plenty of stone, and this is going to be a particularly feeble ankylosaur, but she is my first. And she will be so much better. It's even a level 10 one will be so much better at. Oh, you have flowers. No, you're just cool looking bit of grass. I cannot ride you without a saddle. That makes me sad. Some creatures you can, some creatures you can't. So, let's make a saddle. If I can. Is that it at level 36? Let's see what our options are. You can change its behaviour. Now, what is possible? Let's see. I want stone for now. But I'll put her on to wander. I think. Where did I? There we go. Enable wandering, and she'll wander around, and she will. If she walks into any stone, she will gather that for me. I was expecting you to be able to ride it without the saddle. There we go. Giving it the old one too. Good girl. So she's going to wander around and gather stone. And that's wonderful. Now, let's go up the hill. Because there's a few mountain loads. Oh, and there's also a supply crate that can come down here too, and I guess it has. Not sure if I can get that one. It looks purplish. I know I can do green now. But we'll have a poke. Perfectly safe to be around the Brontosaurus as long as you don't accidentally poke them. Yeah, level 35. It's much like, I think, the same as the Ankylosaurus. Right, now this, you can see it's all shiny. It's actually a metal mode. Am I using the right thing? I must be. I'm just getting very little metal out of that. It's a while since I played, so maybe that's just my memory being rubbish. Oh well, I need the stone anyway. about building is when you build a bit, you start placing down building parts. Resource nodes really close to it stop working, just don't respawn. So you don't want to be building in such a way that you take out the metal nodes. So building right in this lovely bit here, actually not a great idea. Why I parked my boat over there on the spit. We just found our first explorer node, so let's see what it has to say. Oh.
Megalania muraspeed is among the largest creatures found throughout the island's complicated cave networks. Reaching up to 3 meters long, it can traverse vertically up cave walls with little difficulty, thanks to its powerful claws. Fortunately, Megalania's size means it is unlikely to sneak up on anyone. Unfortunately for spelunkers, it is an aggressive and dangerous creature nonetheless. Like other Varanidae, Megalania is a venomous creature. Its poison is slow-acting, but will drain the victim's effective strength and health until death, unless cured by a rare antidote. That said, the Megalania's prey are usually ripped apart well before they succumb to the poison's long-term effects. The rare ability of Megalania to effortlessly climb sheer environmental walls makes it a highly sought-after mount. While it is by no means the fastest, strongest, or toughest mount, the manner in which it can effortlessly scale mountains, clamber up barricades, hide in trees, or upside down, ensures it will always have a place in any tribe's stables.
Thank you, Helena. Oh, yes. As you can see, all the possible little bits of lore you can find are neatly laid out here. Where's the one I just found? Oh, there. The Megalania dossier. You've got Helena's dossiers, you've got, it's not going to tell me what they're called, but you've got the diaries of various folks. Helena is, of course, the most interesting and wonderful. You also get a bunch of XP, actually, for opening them, and I think it even gives you a buff. If I remember rightly, yeah. Oh no, that's a different one. That's the mod I've got there for actually tracking them, because can be a bit tricky. But yeah, for 10 minutes after finding an explorer note, you've got double XP going on. A couple more, I think, on Herbivore Island. I think on those two little islands, right there, technically. But yeah, the Ankylosaur is the master of gathering metal. And I am apparently very bad at it. So, hope I get so I better get up to that saddle as quick as I can. Let's have another go. I mean, my tools are just not up to the job. I'm not going to jump down there. Jumping off things is really quite an unhealthy thing to do. But it's a nice spot. especially down on the beach. It's a good place to sort of get your bearings, figure out what you're doing, get some basic tech builds. Because obviously all the plants you're ever going to want to harvest. And you can get yourself your first, you can get yourself a decent set of ankylosaurs. Get yourself a flyer for getting around on. Maybe a stegosaurus. Yeah. Before heading back onto the island proper to face the horrors. What I really want to be doing is getting an awful lot of wood. Building my new home. Fortunately, there's no shortage of trees either. You're not my officer. Where is she? Oh, she's gone all the way over there. Oh, that's fine. She'll hopefully not go swimming. Oh good, we've got a load more rotten meat there. Now there are far better ways of making rotten meat than what I just did. There are gadgets you can just throw your meat into and it'll just rot it all for you. But I cannot do that right now. Oh, I might be able to. But I'm not going to until I've got a few other things set up. Anyway, what's probably ahead of me for the foreseeable is just doing a whole load of harvesting here on the island. So I will probably end this now because that's not going to be super exciting to see. And I'll start things back up again when I'm ready to actually do some building. I think so. And half an hour is about right anyway for a video. So everyone take care. Once again, I didn't get any viewers at all on Twitch. But don't worry, YouTube gang. You keep me going. Anyway, take care. See you later.